Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon The Alternate Take. In this episode we're going to be redesigning the Pidgey line, which consists of Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and Mega Pidgeot. As always, we have some rules to follow. I'm allowed to change the type of a Pokemon to some extent. However, if I feel like that Pokemon is boring with the type they already have, I can completely change it to fit another concept. We must stay true to the original design of the creature that inspires it. However, I am allowed to add more things to it. However, it has to be a similar body shape. I can't just change the animal, because that would just be weird. Why would I change the animal? Like, I'm not gonna make Bulbasaur a frog. I'm not gonna turn that into a bird. No, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, we can change its appearance completely though. Even going so far as to change colors. But we can't change information such as weight, height, egg group, etc. And of course, we must use all previous inspiration for a design, but we're free to add new elements to make it unique. Remember, we can't change the name unless it's a Paradox Pokemon. So with that said, let's get started and see what the new designs we can come up with for these beloved feathered Pokemon. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. This small bird is a common sight in forests and plains, easily recognized by its soft, greyish-blue feathers and curious nature. Pidgey has a remarkable ability to navigate through the air, even in strong winds, thanks to its excellent vision and coordination. It feeds on small insects and seeds, and its fluffy down is highly valued for its warmth and softness. Pidgey's gentle disposition and loyal nature have made it a favourite among trainers who seek a reliable companion for their journeys. This redesign of Pidgey takes some inspiration from both the original design and some new sources. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Pidgey is not a bloody pigeon. In fact, it's not even related to pigeons, so I'm not sure why it was named Pidgey in the first place. Anyway, moving on to the actual redesign, we've taken inspiration from two birds, the Egyptian plover and the wren. The Egyptian plover is a new addition to our inspiration, but it fits perfectly with our new concept. The wren, on the other hand, was the main inspiration for the original Pidgey, so we wanted to pay homage to that with this redesign. One of the biggest changes we've made is to Pidgey's head. Rather than having a separate head and neck, the face is now located on the torso. This gives Pidgey a more streamlined and aerodynamic look, which fits with its pure flying type. Speaking of which, Pidgey is now exclusively a flying type Pokemon rather than the normal flying type it used to be, which I honestly think the only Pokemon that deserves that is Chatot and also Spearow, but you guys will find out about that in the next episode. In terms of colour scheme, we've gone for a new bluish-grey colour, reminiscent of the Egyptian plover. We've also included some grey accents as a nod to the original Pidgey. The shiny version of Pidgey is inspired by the Pittis bird, an Asian bird with an orange head and green coloration. Overall, we've tried to stay true to the original design while also adding some new elements to make it stand out. We've also kept in mind our rules for redesigning this Pokemon, which you guys hopefully would have remembered by now. So, we've got about 4 more Pokemon in today's episode, so let's dive right into the next one. Pidgeotto, the bird Pokemon. With powerful wings and sharp talons, Pidgeotto is a skilled hunter in the skies. Its keen eyesight allows it to spot even the tiniest of prey from great distances, and its agile flight allows it to swiftly swoop down and snatch its target. Pidgeotto is also known for its loyalty, often remaining fiercely protective of its trainer and flock. As a pure flying type, it's able to soar through the skies with incredible speed and agility, making it a formidable opponent for any challenger. The redesign for Pidgeotto was quite a challenging one, as I wanted to stay true to its original design and inspiration as an osprey, but also incorporate new elements to make it stand out. We decided to bring in the same blue and cream colors inspired by the Egyptian plover, which I guess adds a sort of regal look to it, which is what I'm trying to go for, or at least what I will definitely be going for from here on out. In addition to the color changes, we added a unique stripe pattern on the tail feathers and a simple head crest to give it a more distinct appearance. Despite these changes, we made sure to keep Pidgeotto as a pure flying type, since this is an important aspect of the Pidgey redesign's design, and also the fact of the amount of agreements people got when the Gen 8 regional bird was pure flying type. The powerful wings and sharp talons of the osprey are still evident in this redesign, making it a formidable force in the skies. And of course, we couldn't forget the shiny variant, which takes inspiration from the vibrant colours of the Pittis bird. The orange head and green body make for a striking combination, and it's sure to catch the eye of any trainer lucky enough to come across one. Let me tell you guys, redesigning Pidgeotto was a journey. I had to draw and redraw its foot multiple times because I got so distracted watching my friend Lava Tyrant's latest video about his new evolutions. Seriously, go check him out and subscribe to his channel. He's a great friend, and his content is always a blast to watch. But yeah, every time I looked back at my drawing, Pidgeotto's foot just looked so awkward. I eventually had to just give up and watch the entire rest of the video so that, I could keep up with it, because it was a premiere. And then I decided to focus entirely on the foot with no background, anything. The things we do for art, am I right? Pidgeot, the bird Pokemon. It's known for its impressive wingspan and keen eyesight. With its powerful wings, it can fly for miles at high speeds, hunting for prey from above. Its talons are razor sharp, allowing it to catch and carry prey effortlessly. Pidgeot's feathers are incredibly soft, making them perfect for nesting and keeping eggs warm. Its bright colours make it a popular choice among trainers, and its loyalty is unmatched. Pidgeot is known to fiercely protect its trainer and fellow Pokemon, making it a valuable ally in battle. Now, I think that this probably was a bit more challenging than Pidgeotto, right? So, one of the key changes I made to Pidgeot was to its head crest, which, of course, you guys know what its head crest looks like. It's made of multiple feathers, and of course for Pidgeotto I changed it to 2. It still maintains the same overall design as a hawk. I did change its head crest slightly. Decided to change it to 4 feathers, I know this change might seem like a bit of a leap when it eventually comes to designing Mega Pidgeot, because that has a big leap for the head crest, but hopefully you guys will still like that. And of course, another major change I made to Pidgeot was to its tail feathers. I gave them a gold color to complement the greyish blue color scheme of the head crest. This decision was made with the overall aesthetic of the Pokemon in mind, and I felt that added a touch of elegance to the design. Of course, this is the wrong shade of blue, and you guys might be asking, well, why did I give it the wrong shade of blue? Because you need to transition things slowly, or at least that's how I think. But maybe you guys might be able to tell what it turns into. I think the Egyptian plover was a very big hint as to what the Mega design will be, including this gold. So changing the shade of blue, maybe you guys might be able to guess where the Mega design is going. Mega Pidgeot, the Sky God Pokemon. Mega Pidgeot is a majestic and powerful version of Pidgeot, revered by many as a symbol of the sky and the sun. Its wings are vast and powerful, capable of soaring high into the heavens and diving down to strike its prey with unerring accuracy. Legends tell of ancient battles where Mega Pidgeot was said to have fought alongside great heroes, using its keen senses and fierce talons to turn the tide of the battle. Mega Pidgeot has undergone a mega transformation and redesign that draws inspiration from the ancient Egyptian deity Horus. Horus was worshipped as a god of the sky, war, and protection in ancient Egyptian religion. The new design of Mega Pidgeot takes cues from Horus's traditional headdress, incorporating gold accents with a darker blue color to create an ornate and regal look. In addition to its Horus-inspired design, Mega Pidgeot's typing has also been altered. It is now flying and ground to represent the sand dunes of ancient Egypt and the bird's ability to soar high above them. The ground typing also emphasizes Mega Pidgeot's strength and power, reminiscent of Horus as a god of war. The design of Mega Pidgeot also features patterns that resemble ancient Egyptian jewelry, specifically around the chest, which you guys might not be able to see that well. That's also where the Mega Stone is, if you guys are wondering where that is. No, it's not on the head this time. It will not always be on the head. I just keep doing that, and this is the first time it's not. Overall, Mega Pidgeot's redesign draws inspiration from the rich history and culture of ancient Egypt, making it a truly unique and captivating creature to behold. Ivysaur, the Venus Pokemon. Due to the plant itself needing more energy than Ivysaur, it's taken a more sheltered personality. The more sunlight it absorbs, the more the flower on its back will swell, and when it releases a sweet aroma, it has taken all the energy it needs. Ivysaur is then fully capable to collect the energy needed to prepare for evolution. The bulbs touching its flower can give a nasty shock to anyone who touches them. After numerous attempts to redesign Ivysaur, I found that I wasn't entirely satisfied with the outcome. I was just tired of redesigning it so much that I just presented the one that you guys all know on YouTube. However, I didn't want to abandon the elements that I did like in my previous design. So I decided to start over and keep the patterns and leaf shapes that I found appealing, even the sharper eyes. During the redesign process, I realised that I wanted to give Ivysaur a more unique and distinct look. After considering various ideas, I decided to experiment with turning Ivysaur into a more bulbous shape. This approach allowed me to play with the shape and create something that felt fresh and new. To further enhance the design, I made the decision to remove the separate head and instead have the face of the creature integrated into the body. So it seems like Bulbasaur has evolved to become very fat, so much that its neck is no longer visible, and when it evolves into a Venusaur, the head just sort of pops out of the big body. Overall, this redesign of Ivysaur took some time and experimentation, but I'm pleased with the final result. The bulbous frog-like body with integrated facial features adds a unique twist to the original design, while still paying homage to its roots as the Venus Pokemon. Of course, I'm talking about the original redesign here. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Pokemon The Alternate Take. I hope you all enjoyed our version, redesign of Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and Mega Pidgeot, inspired by various birds and Horus, the ancient Egyptian god. Join us next time as we explore the Greek region of Vonaleo, where we'll introduce 2 new Fire-type Pokemon. One of them even has a form change. This form-changing Pokemon is a unique type of Pokemon, a new type of Pokemon that I am making, similar to Ultra Beast and Paradox Pokemon, how they are separated in their group classing. This is a new group of Pokemon. And in the following episode of Pokemon The Alternate Take, we'll tackle Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, and Fearow, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with all our latest episodes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time on Pokemon Lifting Light and Pokemon Dark Deep.